Welcome to another episode of Math Snacks with Miss Glovely and Miss Wonderful. Today we're going to talk about money.
Really? We're talking about money?
Yes, Miss Glovely. I happen to be one of your smartest students, so I think that should be worth some money.
Well,
My mom and dad pay me for great grades.
See, I don't really believe in doing that. I've never paid my children for grades, but I guess you are working pretty hard for me. So, how would you like a nice, crisp $1 bill?
Ooh, I like this dollar bill.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Well,
I could buy all kinds of candy with this dollar bill.
well, you could buy some candy with that dollar bill, but you know what? I'd like to trade you because I have some really shiny new coins. I would give you 2 coins for that $1 bill.
You would?
Yeah, would you like these 2 coins? They're shiny and bright new quarters.
I'll take those 2 and I'll give you that dollar bill back.
Oh, thank you. That makes me really, really happy.
Miss Glovely doesn't know 2 is bigger than 1. I'm smart.
You like those 2 quarters,
I
don't
do.
you? They're pretty cool.
They are. They're nice and shiny, and I can't tell what kind of...
What state
what
they
state?
are?
Wyoming. One's Wyoming.
Wyoming?
One's Tennessee.
Well, they'd be better if they were Kansas, I think, but they're pretty nice. You want to make another deal?
You're going to give me more money?
I'm going to see if you want to trade me.
Okay.
Because I have 3, they're kind of small, but there's 3 shiny new dimes.
3? You want to trade me 3 for 2?
Yeah, would you like to do that?
I would love to do that.
Okay. I like getting...
Miss Glovely's not very smart. You want to trade any more? I like these trades.
Would you like those trades?
I'd like to keep trading.
I suppose, though, you want more coins. If
I
trade
do.
again. How about if we trade...
But I'm only going to trade if you give me more than 3.
Okay. How about 4? I've got 4 brand new shiny nickels, all waiting to be traded for those 3 little tiny dimes.
Well, I'll tell you, I know 4 is more than 3, so I'll trade you.
Okay, great.
There you go.
I love it.
I do too, because now I have 4. I started out with 1, and now I have 4. Because I told you, I'm a smart student.
You sure are. You know what? I think I would like to trade you one more time. How many will it take for me to trade you this time?
I'm not taking anything less than 5.
Looky there. I have 5. Oh, and look how pretty they are. They're a pretty different color. They're kind of coppery.
Well, I know that 5 is more than 4, so I'll trade you that.
Yay.
You want to do any more trading?
I think I'm pretty happy with how that trade worked out for me.
You are.
I am. You want to compare in the end what happened?
Sure. I know my dad would be pretty proud of me because I ended up with 5 instead of 1. He always said you trade for more than what you're trading for.
Okay, how about if you lay yours down in a line and we'll see what we did.
Okay.
Okay, you ended up with those 5. What's the value of those 5, though?
5.
5. And right before that, I traded you for these 4. And what's the value of those 4?
4.
Except that each one of those, what I didn't tell you was each one of those is actually worth those 5. So that's
You
worth...
tricked me then, didn't you?
Well, I don't know that I tricked you. I was willing to stop trading at any point, but this one was worth 5.
Can I write? I'm going to write this above it so I can remember. You say that one's worth 5. That's worth all of those pennies together.
That's correct. And then that one's worth 5 more.
So now that's 10.
And 5 more.
15.
And 5 more.
Miss Glovely, you tricked me because I had... You didn't tell me that those were each worth that amount of money.
Well, that's the thing about money. Each denomination is worth a different amount, and you have to know that. It's not just how many coins you get, it's how much each of them is worth.
Okay.
Should we keep going?
Keep going. Let me see.
Right before the 4 nickels, we had 3 dimes.
And
Guess
I
how-
suppose you're going to tell me that these 4's worth one of those.
Well, no, not quite, but 2 of them are worth one of those. So each one of those dimes is worth?
10 cents.
You're right.
Oh, my. So that's 10, 20, 30 cents?
Uh-huh.
I had 30 cents and I traded it for 20 cents.
You did.
And I had 20 cents and I traded it for 5 cents.
You did.
That wasn't very smart of me. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I don't think it's not necessarily that you weren't smart. It's just that you weren't informed. And we're becoming smarter as we go.
Okay.
Okay, before we had the 3 dimes, we had 2 quarters. Now,
Let me see. I'm going to look for a pattern.
okay.
There was 5 that took one of those.
Uh-huh.
And then it took 2 of those to make one of these. I have no idea.
It's
How
not,
much? Is this worth 30 cents?
it isn't. It's worth 25 cents.
25 cents.
It's worth 2 and a half of those or worth 5 of those,
So this is 25.
right?
And another 25 makes that worth 50 cents. So I traded 30 for 50.
That's correct.
You.
Or 50 for 30, actually.
50 for 30.
And then right before that, we had only 1 of those.
But that was worth 100 pennies.
100 pennies or $1.
So I went from 100 pennies down to 5 pennies.
You did.
I wasn't thinking very straight, was I?
You liked the number of things you were getting as opposed to the value of the things you were getting. You lost quite a bit of money in the trade, by the way.
Well,
You
let
want to
me
total up
see.
how much money you
yes,
lost?
I'm going to count how much. I ended up with 5 cents,
That's correct.
but I lost. That would be that 5, though, still,
Yeah,
right?
right. So you only
So-
lost all of that.
5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45,
Right?
and 50 is 95 cents.
Right, so you
But
lost.
I didn't really lose. I lost all this. which
And the
came out-
dollar.
I lost $1.95.
Yeah, you lost $1.95.
No, you started out by giving me only $1.
Actually, oh, okay, I see how you're thinking about
Yeah.
it. Okay.
So I lost.
But you
nine-
gave me back the dollar. I ended
Yeah.
up with the dollar back, so I ended up with $1. Actually, I ended up with $2, and you ended up with 5 cents.
Well, you did pretty good
I
today.
did pretty well on those trades.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you got me straight on that.
You want to mention where we got that idea from?
This came from a poem called Smart by Shel Silverstein. And we just kind of reenacted it.
There you go.
But I learned a lot from it and found out I wasn't quite as smart as I thought I was.
But now you're that smart.
I am now. So, well, thank you for joining us in another episode of Math Snacks with Miss Lovely and Miss Wonderful. Have a good day.